storing files in the cloud has become one of the safest ways to preserve our data. Today, we send our music, videos, texts, presentations, etc., to virtual vaults, and we sleep peacefully. We know that whenever we want, we will be able to access our bytes and retrieve the information that is there. Not long ago, it wasn't like that. You remember. We made endless physical backups on external CDs, DVDs, pen drives, HDs. For peace of mind, we needed to have a real copy of our files in some drawer of our homes or offices. We had a feeling that our data would be more secure as we could touch its containers and keep them in our field of vision. In the last few years, services such as Google Drive, Dropbox, iCloud, among countless others, have reversed our logic. Now, secure archiving is not one we can grasp. Instead, we send our information to the cloud, sending our data to an invisible location is safer than leaving it under our mattress. In Sukkot, we have our usual logic reversed too. According to tradition, during the days of the festival, we must transform our houses into temporary dwellings and our Sukkot into permanent dwellings. In the past, this meant living in the huts for 7 days. Over time, living in Sukkot became dangerous. In some regions, the cold was intense. In others, there was a lot of rain. Thieves and anti-Semites could take advantage of the fragility of the construction of the sukkah and do something evil. So the rabbis decided to make the legislation more flexible. Nowadays, few people are able to sleep 7 days in the sukkah. Instead, Halakha says that we should have as many meals inside the hut as possible. Thus, if a person is going to eat a fruit or have a quick snack, he or she could do it outside the sukkah. However, all meals that take place during the festive week must take place within the temporary structure. Sukkah, like cloud storage, also undermines our intuitive way of seeing the world. If throughout the year we believe that our safety comes from the walls, the bars, the concrete structures, or our armored lives, the message of these celebrations is diametrically opposite. There is nothing more fragile than the structure of a sukkah. At the same time, there is nothing more secure than its symbolism. The sukkah represents God's protection. The hut takes us back to 40 years of wandering through the desert when our ancestors were exposed to all the physical adversities of the hostile scenario. But they had the protection of the creator of the universe, who provided clothes, water, food, safety, the shade of a column of clouds during the day, and the heat and brightness of a column of fire at night. Dear congregants, the Sukkot festival invites us to rethink what we consider to be the source of our security. Physical protection plays an important role in our society. However, along with it, we need to recognize the essentiality of a spiritual protection that enables us to walk through the deserts of our existence with safety, depth, and balance. Often the most important protection does not come from what appears to be the strongest, but precisely from the clouds. Hag Sameach.